the reality of the children of narcissistic parents are distorted to such an extent that they are unable to distinguish between good and bad. Yeah, because they grow up in an environment where they are made to feel and believe that all of the abusive and bad stuff is okay. Yeah, and this is what creates this trauma bonding between parent and the child keeps waiting for that good treatment, yeah, which is not regular and frequent, and in return the child does more and more and more in hopes of getting that good treatment from his or her narcissistic parent. Whereas in the narcissistic parent, the entitled individual keeps doing the dirty dance, keeps mistreating the child, keeps getting whatever he or she wants out of the child. Yeah, and this entire trauma bonding blurs things so much that the kids find it very difficult to accept the fact that their parent is an abuser, their parent is a toxic individual. Yeah, because they are addicted to that mistreatment, and then tiny release of dopamine by that good treatment, I mean not so regularly. So the kid is addicted to all of that from a very young age, plus unhealthy enmeshment, all of it leads to a cycle where the kid is stuck with the narcissistic parent. The kid finds it difficult to see them for who they are. The kid finds it difficult to accept the fact that his or her narcissistic parent is abusive, and as a result of which the kid keeps suffering. I mean, others can see the kid suffering, but for the child, it's all about parents' validation, love, and affection, which is very toxic, which is very conditional and transactional, and the kid lands up paying a huge price for that love and affection. And the kind of price that he or she pays is by betraying himself or herself, by becoming an obedient slave, yeah, by doing things the narcissistic parents way, and muting one's own self, by numbing one's own self. That is the kind of price that these kids pay. And I mean, the sooner you realize, you should distance yourself. But those who are stuck, those who are in difficult spot, they end up losing a lot, and it takes a lot of time to recover from that loss.